Click on the subscribe button to watch more videos on my YouTube channel, and also click on this bell icon to get all notifications on your mail.
Hi friends, in this video I am going to explain about the tool palettes on the viewports. I explained the tool palettes. Already explained some of the tool palettes in my previous tutorial. You can also observe this and my previous tutorials. I will explain about some of the calculator and external reference. Already in detail I have explained about how to use the calculator and the design center. I will explain about the tool palettes and the properties and the external reference tab. I will explain this too. And go on to the tool palettes. You can observe the different types of mechanical, structural, civil and the electrical, all of the different types of default already created files you can observe on the symbols are you can create. You want to simply drag the files you want to create on any of the drawing. You want to mention the labels, you want to mention the manufacturing of the vessels, you can manufacturing of any of the objects, you want to mention any of the names and the tags and the sheet numbers, like this different types of some of the basic shoulders and the anchor rod symbols, well symbols, different types of metric hexagonal nut symbols and the hexagonal head bolt symbol and the well symbols you can observe on this. By using the tool palettes you can observe the different types of not only the mechanical and the electrical civil, different on the all of the engineering structures you can observe on these fields. On the traffic signals also you can available. You can the 80 speed limit and the PV and the road intersection point you can observe. By using this Auto-Cad software you can create the different types of project. By using the tool palettes, all helpful to begin the different types of projects. And the 2D spiral and cylindrical helix also you can observe. Then on the objects you can see you want to change the properties on the right side on the tool palettes. On the other side you can observe the properties tab and the and also you can click on the right click and you can observe the quick properties option also available on the palettes. Also the properties available in between the tool palettes and the sheet set manager. The properties tab is there, and go into the palette. One of the palette is open and go into the line tab. You want to change the line tab, you want to change the color, you can change the color. I'm changing the color to white to red. You can observe on the top of the screen. I'm changing the color. You can see this is the properties and the repeat properties also you can observe. I'm selecting the right click. After selecting the quick properties on the top you can observe the by layer. I'm changing the color to the red. You can observe the change the helix is changed to red. Like this you can change the objects or what you on the observe on the imperial format. You can change the objects colors also possible by using the properties palette. On the palettes you can observe the view. This is the view palette is very helpful tutorial for the beginners. And go on to the different types of you can observe the quick select and the toggle windows also available. Already explained in detail in my previous tutorials of the basics. Already explained. This is the view of the view tool palettes and the properties, and this is the command line. You want to hide the command line, you want to close the command line window, simply go on to the command line. You can observe on the below, and it is displaying the command line below. Again press Ctrl +9. Yes, I want to hide. This is deleted, the command line is deleted. You want to again the command line and go on to the view and go on to the palettes and select the command line or Ctrl +9. You can observe the command line. If the Auto-Cad opens, the command is not there. This tool is helpful. This is the option. And we want to mark up the set manager. Already explained about the sheet set manager in my previous tutorial. You can also observe this sheet set manager markup is helpful for the sheet set manager options. And the current layer properties, how to change the layer properties and how to lock and how to change the colors and the light types and the line weights, already explained in my previous in detail. The view palette also have the layer properties option and the calculator option also available. You can observe on the top of the home button also the calculator options are available on the insert. And go into the calculator. This is the calculator. You can observe on the view palette also. And this is the design center. Already explained one of the tutorial for the how on the design center blocks and how to patch the blocks and how to import and export the blocks onto the design center. Already explained in my previous in detail about the design center. This is the design center block is available on not only the annotate and the insert. This is all in view also. You can observe the design center option in the 2016 software. Like this you can drag the file, any of the blocks you can observe the blocks. You can drag the file and go on to the external reference palette. You can observe the external reference and select the drawing and you can observe the drawing properties by using the external reference, and simply click on the top of that. You can export and attach, nothing but attach PDF and the image, drawing, DDF view, DGN drawings, and the attach point cloud and the coordinate model. This manager will help you. This is the external reference manager, and go on to the shaft and go on to the one of the file is there. This is shaft, and click on open. You want to give the full path, you can adjust the size also, and it is showing, see, it is attached. I am attached the one of the PDF file. It is converted like this on the Auto-Cad. By different types of PDF files you can attach, and the image files, DWG, different types of files you can observe. DWF files also you can attach by using this Auto-Cad software. By performing any of the drawing, the files are required, image files are required, you can attach by using the external reference palette. This is a tutorial for the beginners about the tool palettes and the properties and the external reference tab. Already explained some of the design center and the calculator in detail in my previous tutorial. You can also check my previous tutorial, and these are the tool palettes, and you can also watch the sheet set manager. Already explained in detail sheet set manager, how to create